We have the Airmoto Tire Inflator. We're going to put this thing to the test. We're going to compare it against the Dewalt Tire Inflator. This Dewalt Tire Inflator, the DCC020, which is pretty much the industry standard. This is like the go-to tire inflator that everybody purchases, the Dewalt version, right there, the one that I just showed you. Built-in battery capacity, 14.8 watt hours. Input DC, 5 volts, 2 amp. Max output pressure, 120 PSI. Product dimensions are 41 by 61 by 155 millimeters. That is 430 grams in weight for this tire inflator. Included is a carrying pouch for the Airmoto Tire Inflator, USB-C charging cable, press valve adapter for bicycles, ball inflator adapter for filling balls, and an adapter for inflatables. So we're going to take the air out of the tires on the front of my wife's vehicle, both front tires, and we're going to do a side-by-side test comparison of the Airmoto compressor versus the Dewalt compressor, the Dewalt DCC compressor. Let's plug it up and see what it looks like while it's charging. So let's go ahead and plug it up and see what kind of indication we get on our display when we plug in the USB-C. Okay, so we have a flashing light. I'm suspecting that light, that battery light that's orange, will turn to green when it is fully charged. So before we do the outdoor test, we're going to make sure that this is fully charged because we don't want any excuses from anybody in the comments saying that we did not run the test with this compressor fully charged versus the compressor on the Dewalt, which is not fully charged, by the way. So I'm going to recharge those batteries as well. We're going to let both of those air compressors charge up to its maximum capacity, and then we're going to come back and perform our test and see which one of these can fill the tire up on a vehicle. It's a small SUV. Let's see which one of these devices, one of these compressors, can fill up the tires on the SUV the fastest. Tire size is 225, 55, 18. We have our Dewalt inflator connected to the tire already, and you can see that it is showing 0 PSI. This gauge right here indicates the tire pressure that is current in the vehicle right now. And we do have a full charge on the battery, all 3 bars, 100% fully charged on the battery on the Dewalt Tire Inflator. To make sure that we are at a level playing field, we are going to set this tire to 3 PSI. There we go. All right, so we are at 3.1 PSI. Let's take this off, and we are going to use the same tire inflator just to make sure that everything is nice and even. Let's go ahead and set it to 3 PSI. Alright, so we are at 3.1. Let's take it off. 35.5. And we'll hit start. Then we'll hit start. Now let's go do the other side with the Airmoto. Alright, so we have a full battery as indicated by the green battery status thingy right there. And we're going to set our pressure to 35 PSI. So we're going to change it to car, and it is set to 35 PSI. We press the power button. To stop it, we tap the power button. We're going to hit start. And we'll hit start. And let's see what happens. So we did end up running out of space on the bigger camera, so we did switch to the cell phone. Total time was 19 minutes and 37 seconds. And as you can see, the battery level indicator is showing red, which indicates that we have a very low charge on this battery. We ran out of space on that camera. So we're recording right now using the cell phone, the Galaxy S23. It did make it through. It did inflate the tire to 35 PSI. So the Airmoto Tire Inflator, in my opinion, is most useful as a home device, inflating tires on bicycles, wagons, wagons or anything that's at home that needs air put into it, such as a bicycle or wagon or a soccer ball or basketball or anything like that, maybe even a football. This isn't necessarily one of those devices that you're going to want to keep in your vehicle because it's not very useful as that type of device. The tires on your vehicle require a lot of air, and this does not produce enough volume to fill the tires up on your vehicle quickly. So if you have a leak on your tire that's leaking out faster than the air can be supplied from this Airmoto Tire Inflator, then essentially the Airmoto Tire Inflator is useless at that point. So this is a great device to have at home. It is small, it is compact, it does exactly what it's supposed to do. If there's a sudden temperature drop and your tire pressure drops as well, you know, the tire pressure does tend to drop with the temperature drop outside. This can help bring your tire pressure back up to the correct level. So I mean, maybe you still want to keep it inside the vehicle. You can keep it inside the vehicle and travel around with it, because most likely when you're home, your vehicle is going to be home as well. So you still could keep it inside the vehicle and it will be useful, but don't expect this thing to save you when you're broke down on the side of the road with a flat tire. This will not help you out in that situation. So I hope this review was helpful. I hope it helped you make a decision about purchasing the Airmoto Tire Inflator. It is lithium ion powered, rechargeable, compact, and is a fantastic value. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys on the next review. Peace.